Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jersey Boy. I'm back at it again. We got a new episode coming of Shadow of Mordor. Um, let's go ahead and just get right into it. So don't mind me in the meantime. Just trying to hurry up and get some an extra little bit of items from Pokemon Go right now, and I'm getting killed. But if any of you guys play, I'd love for you to go ahead and drop your tag or your ID or whatever. I'll go ahead and add you, and we can do some battles or trade, whatever might be interesting for us. So we got Rat Bag to become a Warchief last time, and we also helped to rescue a loved one from our fellow friend there. So we were in a good position to go ahead and advance the story. As I mentioned before, I want to try to get 2 or 3 of these missions done per video, just so we can keep things progressed, because I still have yet to really dive into like these challenges or do anything to really progress like our skill set outside of just the normal progression. So it looks like we have the eliminate more Warchiefs, so this is our ultimate mission here, at least for this particular spot, and Golem. So let's go ahead and just follow with Golem, because I don't see any additional storyline missions. Alright, and I don't have anywhere I can fast travel to that's going to be... let me see, where are we located actually? Can't even tell where I'm at on the map. Where's we usually have like a legend or something. Okay, here I am. So I'm about as close as I'm gonna get. Alright. At some point we gotta start taking advantage of some of these beasts and things that we have in the world. But I'm really hyped for when we finally get a chance to actually start taking over some of the orcs. Now, I didn't get a chance to play my Shadow of War 2 too much, so I don't know how it compares to this in terms of like how you progress the personal ones you've pretty much branded yourself, is what they call it. But I know in here I used to go around branding like a ridiculous amount of orcs, and it seems like whenever I would go out and kill some of the captains, it was really hard to get one of them to like show up on their own. I pretty much had to brand a different orc with the skill set that I liked and just kind of develop their skills. That's not what I wanted to do, but either way it worked out. So hopefully we get a chance to do just that here. But let's see. So Golem is hungry to lead the Bright Master to the artifacts. With each discovery, the power of the wraith grows and his connection to the Dark Lord becomes clear. So that's all I find in dandy. But what's problematic is I can see let's take him out real quick. If you've seen in like the little photo, there was a Graug and a oh crap, there was a Graug and there was a Caragor there.
Well, where is he? Your friend is either a liar or a coward.
Maybe it was you threatening his life.
Let's go find your precious treasure. Yeah, the little
You know,
fellow is not
regardless of
The eagle hunts rabbits from up high.
how useful Golem would be, you have to be kind of upset that like your wraith partner, who's kind of the one keeping you alive for all intents and purposes, is siding with this little like bald-headed like kid's toy looking thing. I'd be pretty upset, but I guess you can't just, you know, up and leave like you would anybody else. Yikes.
a Graug. I need at least 20 men to bring that beast down.
Oh, there must find another way.
Charging for the cage mouth will only lead us into the Graug's jaws. A well-placed arrow will do the trick.
Right. Okay. So I was telling you guys before, if you shoot down the meat, Caragors come. Oh crap. Okay. I wasn't paying attention, so while he's going in on those Caragors, let's just make it. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a waste. It's all good though. Oh. They tried to play me again, but fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Or is that the other way around?
The air here is thick in death.
Alright, so more Caragors in here. Oh no, those are those little
Ghouls. Why am I not surprised?
why are they running now? I don't remember what forces them to like bury under there.
Looks like the
Ooh,
Graug
maybe the
won this
Graug
fight
is back.
against the Caragors.
And now is ready for another.
Best case scenario, we don't have to fight that thing on the way back.
Nightcrawlers.
Not looking
Vermin
forward to
from the
running
depths
into
of the
anything.
earth.
He said usually takes about 20 men for him to deal with. Wraith powers or not, especially since it's pretty early on for us. Alright, so basically we're going to be looking to see what artifact might be left near wherever one of these footprints are. Don't need the health, so if it's not down there, then looks like it's here.
Only you could accomplish such art, Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor. Greatest smith of the Second Age. I'd heard the stories, but
I remember my name now. I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power. Fly, you fool.
Okay, awesome. So we have the Shadow Strike. So basically the Wraith can like do an instant transport for us over there. And it stuns whoever he hits. And I think later on you can upgrade it to like actually do like an insta kill. Okay. So this will help us get around having to deal with our buddy down there. Supposed to try to make the leap over there. No way. Yeah, get ahead of you there, buddy.
means? I'm the one responsible for all of this. That's why Sauron wants me.
No. No. Prime Master is good. He looks after us.
Shut your insolent mouth!
Nasty ranger. He knows nothing of the Bright Master.
I know of his legend. How Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your king.
And the precious. The Master makes it too. Where is it?
I have no memory of any such thing.
Why would it even matter?
Master must remember. Yes, he must. We dig up more treasures. Yes, yes, yes. And then he will take us to it.
Why does nobody ever hear voices like that and think that this is a bad idea to keep working with this person unless they're
Vespers of memory.
extremely confident they won't have any issues dealing with him? Alright, so let's take a look. Maybe one of these red ones. I thought these were all like vendetta, like revenge scenarios. This one does look different though. A special reward. Okay. Confrontations, if I remember correctly, are basically when one of the captains or orcs kill you, they get promoted. You can go back and pretty much get revenge against them, and there's like other things you can do to trigger it, and it will essentially give you like better runes and things that you can use. So really good idea to do it. Okay, so they want us to eliminate more Warchiefs, which means I think we actually might need to start running through some of these missions. So we are still located. Let me see, it's always hard for me to originally tell. Okay, we're way over here. Let's fast travel here and we will go ahead and check out this ambush.
Until then, their power became their undoing.
You know,
They
this is a
became the
really good like
wraiths.
spin-off though, all things considered, for the Lord of the Rings
Nazgûl
like
were
series.
destroyed.
As our menace will come in
I
contact
was just
with
recently
rings of
watching
power.
like the Hobbit movies again, because I wasn't actually aware they had anything like that, and they were really awesome. Like I really loved it. The huge dragon and everything as well, and kind of like the plot of what was going on, because you'd have to imagine there's a lot of different like perspectives and like little minor wars compared to the overall scale of things that were big in nature themselves. So that'd be like pretty awesome to see them if they had a maybe like a game like that with the hobbits. Alright, so let's check this out. Urks frequently attempt to murder each other. If the victim survives, he increases in power, so we'll be looking to take out Snagog the Tongue while he's doing an ambush. Or we're ambushing him, either way, same thing for both of us.
Let's take a break here, eh? Looks safe enough, I hope. Surprise attack! I hate surprises.
Let's see if we actually have any info on him. So this is Snagog, and no, we don't have anything. Never got any intel, so we'll just have to play this by ear. We can let them fight it out themselves. There's no time limit or anything, at least for these kind of things. Or we can just get into the middle of it. So let me get a better vantage point. I'll do that by taking him out. Alright, tired of moving. Okay, so he's vulnerable to arrows, which is nice. He's worried. So this will be a good chance when he runs off to go ahead and get an easy kill. Might as well go ahead and get some information while we're at it. So they said we need to kill some more Warchiefs, so let's see. Looks like none of them have captains. I'm just gonna start off to the far right. So we have Ukram the Slippery, and it looks like he's vulnerable to stealth finishers, which is nice to know. He can be damaged by combat finishers. He hates to see bodyguards suffering, which is nice because it doesn't look like he has any right now. Range attacks won't work. He'll try to attack us first. Battle hardened. He's going to be harder to actually defeat and take out. He can take off quicker than most of the other Uruks. He recovers health from actually beating us down, and it looks like he can summon a gang. So he will be an interesting target for us. Whew, the wraith neck snap. Vicious.
He wasn't so tough.
Finally, you.
Alright, let's pick up this rune, and I think I seen another mission actually. It looked like there was two different yellow looked like there was two different yellow things on the map. Nothing going crazy. Oh yeah, there's two, right? You guys see one to the left and right? Ah, okay. Kill archers to draw out. Okay, perfect. So we can hop right over here, and we have a fast travel, which is nice. I love this game specifically because I feel like fast travel works really well in unison with like how far some of the missions are, and overall, unless you're doing like, you know, orc hunting or you're trying to get some of the challenges done, it serves a purpose. There's no real need to have to, you know, travel on foot for 15 minutes. But one of the other things I meant to say a little bit earlier when we was doing like a wall run is one of the things I love most about this game is it gives me like Prince of Persia vibes with how they done, you know, parkouring's been evolving over the course of the last couple years. And I just remember that game really like kind of blowing my mind for a while. But let's go ahead and get into this so we can take out our first official war chief without Ratbag's help. So with war chiefs you have to
pluck them out.
So with the war chiefs you have to like accomplish an actual target to get them to, I guess, notice that you're going to be problematic for them, and then they'll come out into the battlefield. Keep in mind, regardless of power level, the war chiefs for a reason. Oh, that was pretty dope. The war chiefs for a reason, so they're bound to be difficult unless, you know, you're just OP. No need to be stealthy since we're trying to summon them, so. And then you can actually use the zip line, so that's always really cool. Let's see, there's another one right here. Goodbye. Another one here. Shadow Strike is so much better for us. Same thing. They're pretty like spread out all over the place actually. It's not working so well for us. I don't have enough elf shot. I'm gonna have to remind myself to make sure we get those skills upgraded actually. So I'm almost positive now that I think about it, I mentioned focusing on some of our skills and like checking out the challenges and stuff. So I'll have to make sure I kind of stay true to that, definitely for the next video. So I don't want these to run too long. For like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes is about prime real estate for us. My concern is that shield he has. I don't know if he's going to be like the normal Uruks we tackle that have the shields and they just kind of like repel any and everything. But that can be problematic. So they said he's vulnerable to stealth finishers. Wrong side. think that skull means that's another captain. It might be a bodyguard unofficially. Didn't work. Okay.
Like killing archers, do ya? Let's see how you like eating arrows.
Well, I meant to get the drop on him, but it didn't work. And it does look like he's gonna have that normal shield capability I hate. Wow. Oh, forgot you can steal some health shot from afar. Try to thin out the ranks here. Okay, check this out. So if we come over here and we get them to, you know, chase us a bit. So this beehive is something that they're like fearful of. So when it drops, it forces them to scatter. Uh-oh. Alright. Not trying to go down that easily. Alright, so that's good. That scared off, oh my god, I forgot he has that first attack. Okay.
You stupid shrug.
Alright, well you got the best of it this time around, so we'll definitely need to upgrade some of our skills. Okay, so at least some captains took each other out. So let's see what the movements look like. I need to recheck if he has some bodyguards, because he had quite a lot of captains around him. Oh, so he does have one. Okay, so Akoth Rock Crusher, but then there was also... Who's the guy that was scared of the flies? I don't remember it being any of these people. Okay. Well, we need to try to go ahead and take him out again, so...
What are these towers of silver?
They are lights to guide us in the land of shadow, where all other lights may fail. Pale reflections of the light of the two trees.
What I'm imagining is we're going to need to make sure we're taking advantage. Let's just roast you real quick. We need to make sure we're taking advantage of the environment, especially when you're under leveled like we were. Potentially anyways. I just wasn't really fighting the way I needed to. He had a lot of shield people, but we need to take advantage of the environment, kind of use a lot of those explosives.
Can come back from the dead. Now, well, I don't mind killing you again. Someone send out the beacon's fire!
Alright, so here's partially what I was referring to. So let's get them drawn in a bit. So this is gonna make him a little bit stronger, but say okay. Detonate that. Acid and another captain.
Volunteering for an internment camp. I'm sure we can find some backbreaking work for you.
Man, I'm not getting lucky having chosen this Warchief. Take him out. Okay, so one of the Warchiefs were killed. I don't know if they're fighting against each other or what. Perfect, so we got him close again. Just detonate this. Clear out the area. Do some bouncing around real quick. Yeah, I wasn't trying to hit you, guy. Let's take you hostage. Yeah, and you can stab your buddy here up. Instant executions are gonna do a lot to try to help us out here, but I'm in a bad situation again. So he's trying to bum rush me. Crap, there's some elf shot back there I missed. We need to try to find another explosive maybe. Like maybe I just ran in a circle. Caribou, okay. So unleash this bad boy, get some help from him.
Stay there. Right, time for murder.
Man, things are God. He takes that first strike seriously. Oh my God, back to back.
Don't learn very fast, do ya?
Alright guys, it's pretty clear to me we're going to be overmatched with him having all his bodyguards, and his traits are just too much for us at the moment. So I think the best plan of action for us is going to be go ahead and letting some of these guys get promoted and let that finish up, but we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap here. I'm not forgetting these two losses that we've taken to Mr. Slippery here, but I'm going to go ahead and work on the next video with progressing and upgrading some of our things, taking advantage of some of the runes we've actually collected over time, and we're going to come back and we're going to try to hand him a sound defeat. I wanted to take his head off pretty bad right now, but I appreciate you guys liking, comment, subscribing. Any feedback you guys have for me is going to be Much appreciated as always. But with that said, it's your boy Jersey Boy, and I'm out. Peace.